evening, depending on where you are at in the world. And welcome to this channel, Freya's Crown. My name is Melody. I wish all you beautiful ladies out there, whether you literally have children or have furry little children, a happy Mother's Day to each and every one of you guys. May you have a blessed, beautiful, relaxing, peaceful day and get everything that you wish for. All right, so this is for the element of water, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio for today, May 10th, 2026. So thank you to each and every one of you guys who join these live streams. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to all the returning subscribers. Thank you for all the beautiful comments. I am thankful for each and every one of you guys out there. So when you come into this live stream, give me a Fonzie, or if you're watching it after it's already streamed, give me a Fonzie. Either double tap the screen or just simply hit thumbs up. Leave me a comment and let me know how this general reading resonates with you. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel and you come across this message, please subscribe and hit that little notification bell so that you know when I go live and when I post videos. Make sure you watch your monthlies. I'm not saying that every in the videos is going to be for you, but there's going to be a little message for each and every one of you guys in them videos. If by some strange chance you don't resonate with your sun sign, watch your moon sign, your rising sign, by doing a natal chart. All right. And after this video uploads and processes, if you wish to share it with somebody who may need an uplifting message or will resonate with it, by all means, go right ahead and share it. All right. So, water signs. This is for the element of water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, ancestors, spirit guides, loved one who has crossed over, who is watching over their child, message. Anybody who wants to come through of the light only for the element of water, please and thank you. Okay, so we're just going to take the top card because this is the one that got thrown out at me. There's like 5 of them there. There is 5. So there's 5 messages coming through for you water signs. So the top one is purified, purity. So there is this energy that is being pure within you. You can see that this beautiful wolf has a purple eye and a green eye. It's actually a teal eye. So I feel like these 2 chakras today are being cleared, purified. So that you could help rise up and ascend. All right. So we have forgiveness. So we're in this area of forgiving today. Maybe you need to forgive an ancestor or a loved one who has crossed over so that you can embrace a new beginning. They're asking you to work on the shadow side. You can see that this bird, it looks like it is in some water. So definitely within your sacral chakra, or this just could be specific for the element of water so that you can be more in the flow. Look at that beautiful moon shining. We have the full moon coming at the end of the month, and patience. So you're being asked to be patient through the process. I feel like there's a lot of there's a light card and a light card that are mirroring one another. So you could be mirroring something to somebody. Maybe you're mirroring a shadow side to somebody. How to embrace that energy or that shadow to find forgiveness, be more in the flow. On the bottom of the deck, we have courage. You can see all that water splashing up against them rocks, right? Them rocks don't move for the water moves around them rocks. So that helps you to flow through or past any obstacles that may be in your way today. And this is being illuminated. See that mirror image again? Look how calm that water is, right? Look at the differences in this card. Look how choppy and what do they call that? Rapid this water is, and look how calm this water is. So I do feel this strong essence of mirroring going on in the watery energy. So let's go ahead. We might as well just go ahead and read them all. I feel like with the 5 energy, today is May, which is 5 energy, 1-1. So we are master something with that master number 11. That number come out in one of the readings for the monthly. So I'm going to go ahead and read it for you guys. What 511 means. I can't remember which sign it was. I think it was Pisces, but don't hold me to that. Okay. So 511 for the element of water signifies imminent positive life changes, personal growth, and rapid manifestation of your dreams through divine guidance. So that's why they're asking you to be in the flow here. It encourages embracing new beginnings, right? Being patient because something is about to take off with the sun in Taurus. Maintain a positive mindset and acting on intuition to transform your life and align with your soul's purpose. This number signals that a change is coming, right? A change is coming, urging you to step out of your comfort zone. That's that dark shadow energy. Adapt to new opportunities for growth. Your thoughts and intentions are manifesting into reality quickly, particularly concerning personal fulfillment and career in your career. The 5 signifies that you are already standing on a foundation of freedom, enabling new beginnings. 11, which is today, master number 11. The day is in with the year of a 1 in the magician energy, having all the tools you need to master this change you are experiencing. The angels are encouraging you, your ancestors, your loved ones on the other side, particularly the mother energy coming through because it's Mother's Day, whether it's mother, grandmother, great grandmother, or an ancestor maybe that you've never even met that is around you, is encouraging you to remain positive and optimistic about the future as your thoughts influence these changes. It's a prompt to align your work with your passion and take bold steps towards new projects or career shifts. I'm sorry if you hear scratching. I have boxes that the cats like to play in. It sounds like they're out in the living room. Okay, it's a sign to trust your intuition and pursue a path that resonates with your soul. For relationships, it suggests positive shifts in personal relationships, encouraging you to let go of old habits. Um, so when you see this 511, which is today, you're being encouraged to stay focused on your desires rather than your fears. And that's what this dark energy is. See, the moon is illuminating the shadow side of these fears, this ego. Prepare positive beginnings in your personal or professional life. Take action on goals as the energy is ripe for progress. All right. So that's the 511 energy. And I feel like it's coming specifically from your spirit guides and your ancestors who are on the other side. I feel specifically this is a mother, a grandmother, a great grandmother, and specifically even possibly an ancestor that you've never met of abundant energy. You can see that there is a female on this card. And I feel like she is reaching out to you today. And I feel like one of the things she wants to tell you is the forgiveness. Find forgiveness for anything that you are holding on to, any shame, any regret, any resentment. Okay. I feel like she is specifically telling you to let go of any emotions that is in your sacral chakra because the sacral chakra is where we birth from. We also have a habit of hanging on to those wounds in our sacral chakra, especially if it is childhood wound. You can see there's like a dark energy. It's like a little bit darker on this side. So I feel like there's a lot of repressed emotions here, water signs, that you need to let go of. And I'm hearing Hopa Ono. So you could do the Hopa Ono prayer. Look up, Google it. It'll help you to release and let go and find forgiveness. Um, I don't know why, but I'm feeling like somebody is any element of water, maybe even, and grief has no time frame to which to work with it. But I feel like somebody is hanging on to grief because they may feel a little bit of guilt when it comes to, and I feel like it's somebody who did not get to say goodbye to their passed on loved one. And I feel like this is why I feel like this feminine energy is coming through today. They're telling you, we forgive you. It's okay. Now you need to forgive yourself to let go of it. Embrace this new beginning because I feel like whoever it is, they are helping you with it. So definitely the energy needs to be purified. All right. So that you could see things more clearly and listen to your heart. Look how green, like it's a pretty green, right? That could be your heart chakra. All right. So I feel like that's just a extra message here for my water signs. So we're going to go ahead and just read real quickly through these because I don't want to make them like hours long like I usually do because I just get lost in the sauce here. So something about the winter time. So I feel like this person could have passed in the winter time. No matter what has happened in the past, everything can be fresh and new again. The purity of your soul is shining through everything that you encounter. You are entering into a period of grace. Simply open your heart and know that the best is yet to come. The past does not need to equal the future. Your future can be and will be shimmering, sparkling, and bright. Old limited patterns are dropping away. Reoccurring challenges are releasing. This is a time of redemption, forgiveness, and holy healing. Okay, so that's the opening message, and that goes right along with that 511 energy. Come on, guys, give me some Fonzies. I appreciate your thumbs up. It helps to get these messages out there. So the second one is forgiveness. Okay. Um, so it talks about the reds, the oranges, and the lavenders, purples. So the reds is the root chakra. The lavenders is the throat or the third eye chakra and the crown chakra. The oranges is your sacral chakra. All right. So the sunset signifies that a new cycle has begun. Okay. Um, so you are entering, each star emerges into the velvet sky, right? You listen, the star doesn't shine in the light. Guess where the star shines? In the dark. So you're shining. You are shining. Don't forget that, water signs. You are shining. Stars don't shine in the light. When the sun is out, when you look up in the sky, do you see a star? No. No, you don't. Okay. So um, each star emerges into the velvet sky, entering a realm of the dark unknown, where magic and even mystery of life itself seems to shimmer above us. Above us. All right. To be regretting that the day is done is to miss the glory of the starry heavens above. What did I say about this? Is an ancestor. This is a mother figure coming through, or it could be anybody, but I feel like it's definitely a mother figure coming through because simply it's Mother's Day. And they're telling you, right? You're given, and please forgive yourself because I feel like whoever they are, they're on the other side shining down upon you. All right. Um, and that they are on the other side. They are in, they're at home. Okay. Whatever you want to call heaven, they are at home. It is human to want to hold on to the past, our memories, experiences, and relationships. However, there can be times when we are carrying so much of the past that we can't fully be present. The past doesn't need to equal the future. Just because you had a pattern or a recurring challenge in the past doesn't mean that it needs to reoccur in the future. The key is to be willing and ready to simply and cleanly let go of that of let go of the hold that the past has on you. The past is gone and it's okay to let go. The way to do this is to fully immerse yourself in the here and now. Be super aware of the sights, sounds, smells, textures, and the energy of the present. So, it's crazy because I dug out my cards and I switched out, excuse me, I switched out a deck of cards for the signs, um, the spirit of the signs from the spirit love oracle and darkness and the light signs. I switched it out for those two decks. So when you do this, the past simply vanishes and the glory of the present emerges. All right. So embracing. So we have to get back here. Okay. So something about high tides with the full moon that is coming at the end of the month, which is in Sagittarius, which rules the angels around us, because Sagittarius is a temperance card. So it's about tempering, right? Temper with your creativity, with that fire energy, your intention, with your desires of on an emotional level, as such as being in a flow, right? Because you can't water a seed with fire. If you water the seed with fire, you're going to burn it, right? The sun burns. If you water that seed with love, emotion, positivity, that seed's going to grow. It's going to feel nurtured. It's going to grow. It's going to sprout. And I feel like somebody needs to know that. All right. Uh, Something about nutrients. All right. So sometimes when life overflows with emotions, which can feel uncomfortable, and I feel like that's what's happening today. Somebody may be overflowing with some sort of an emotion due to the fact that this loved one isn't with them. Like I said, that grief energy. However, the ensuing result of this discomfort can be of great value, perhaps arising from an unseen or unknown source. You get this card when emotions are seemingly overflowing or not flowing at all, which is the next card, flow. See how they're all lining up perfectly? Cherish the overflow of emotions and embrace the times that seem murky, for your inner floodplains are being replenished. And as a result, there will be great spiritual and physical expansion. Embrace all of your emotions. When you do so, greater prosperity and fertility will flow in your life. Alternatively, if your emotions have been blocked, this is the time to explore and experience them. And I feel like that's what's going on in this card with the sacral chakra. You may have a wound in there that maybe you're afraid to embrace, or maybe you're holding it in for some unknown reason, right? So that's what I feel for the embracing card. So all of these cards are like lining up with the key words: flow. So this talks about the curves, the bends, the turns that seem to swing side to side as it flows forward, right? Look, see all that choppy emotion? This is what I'm feeling. Is this choppy emotion, the triggers of ups and downs. Like I said, that does not move them rocks. It goes around it, right? So there could be something. Be aware of triggers. I don't know why, but that's what I feel. All right. So there are times to hold on tight to the door, and there are times to enter the flow. Notice where life is going and move in that direction. Watch for signs and follow them. Don't resist. When you go with the flow, your life force expands and healing on all level abounds. This is also the time to release old limited patterns. Forgive, right? Forgive. Let go of the need to be right about your beliefs. If you aren't feeling the smooth currents of life, it might mean that you're being self-critical or judgmental. What did I say about holding on to that grief, right? Being overcritical of yourself. You know, when you enter the flow with gratitude and love, you will find blessings surround you. You will enter into a state of grace and healing will abound. So you're definitely asked to be patient here. All right, 32 viewers and 2 thumbs up. Come on, guys, give me a thumbs up here. I know somebody is resonating with this. I can feel it. Alrighty. So in a dense fog, it's best to be quiet and still for now. Don't go forward. Wait. It's hard to see what lies ahead, and things may not be as they seem. Things that seem one way may, in fact, be completely different. Be patient. The truth will emerge. In this state of obscured visibility, your imagination and intuition can be sparked. What did I say about your intuition? Seeing something more clearly with that purple eye. If you can wait long enough, your dreams and inner yearnings will come to fruition. Listen to your intuition and pay attention to those seemingly random thoughts. Now, before I started this, I did a very deep cleansing of my aura. I always pray before I start my videos, but I did a super deep cleansing of my aura. I used Palo Santo, and then I went to shower and washed my hair, and then I come in and I did some self regio tuning forks, and then I lit my I have sage with dragon's blood in it that I used to finish clearing out my energy. So you may need to do that. That'll help to clear out any stagnant energy. You lifted the tuning forks, and what I did was each tuning fork, because I did all of them from the very bottom clean up to the crown. Um, I breathed in with every tuning fork strike. I breathed in through my nose. I breathed in that frequency. And when I exhaled, I visualized all that stagnant energy being released. That's just an idea for some of you that may help to open you up to learn your intuition, to be more patient, because I feel like something is divinely God and it is divinely timed. But the divine isn't going to bring it in if you are not prepared for it. All right. So I did hear crows screaming this morning when I turned on them self regio tune forks. So we're going to see what the crows are warning the collective about. What are the crows warning the collective about? What are the crows warning the about? Please and thank you. To me, the crow is Archangel Michael, um, because he's the one who protects us. He's the one who brings us our warnings. That's just my opinion. Yeah, sacred space. So something about cleaning out your sacred space. Remember, I said about them self-regios, right? Because there's some sort of butterflies in the belly. It's like you can feel something coming. Somebody who could have been in the collective who has tried to isolate you, had tried to alienate you, tried to make you feel rejected, right? Look at the coldness on this card. See the coldness. Somebody who's cold hearted. Something that could have happened at night, right? With the moon energy, moon shines at night, so do the stars. hmm So, sacred space. Let me find that. Here it is. Oh, nope, that ain't it either. What did I do with it? Well, I must not be meant to read it because I can't find the book. It disappeared. Oh, there it is. All right, sacred space. So the crows are warning you about keeping your space clear, keeping your space sacred, so that you can trust. Look at the eggs. See the eggs in that nest? To me, eggs represent still being in um, still being in that cocoon, still being protected, not rejected, protected, okay? Maybe your sacred space is your home. Maybe it's the beach or your favorite path in the woods. Sacred space may also point to your inner place, a belief you hold dear. So, yes, something about your belief system coming through again. It's a place that brings comfort in nurturing your development. This is your sanctuary. When you receive a card, it is a call to rejuvenate your spirit. It is a time to connect with the healing energy of your sacred space. Didn't I just say about doing all that clearing, that self frequency? And I heard that crow come past my house screaming. Um, so it is definitely time to clear it out. Clear out things that no longer serve you. That's that five energy that we're talking about. That five that brings changes, brings, for some of you, depending on who you are, it could be unwelcome change. But I feel like this is a change for the good for somebody out there. Because why? Because you are mastering staying in the flow. You are mastering embracing the changes as they come. You are mastering being patient, okay? Because you're going through a purification, right? You're going through a purification. So here you are in that egg. See the circle around you, right? That circle around you is sacred too. So it's not just you being in that egg, it's the space in which you live in, the space in which you meditate, the space in which you call home, whether it's your literal home or where your heart is, because your heart is where your home is too. Think about that. Home is where the heart is. Okay. So 42 viewers, 9 thumbs up. Come on, viewers, give me some thumbs up. Water signs. All right, so we're going to go ahead and pull some from them, see what signs they are showing you. I automatically feel it is 1111. It could be 777, something along them lines. So let's see. Let's just pull some random numbers or random cards here. What signs are you showing the collective? Whoever I'm channeling here. What signs are you showing the collective? Oh my goodness. Look at this. Purity. First part out. Purity. So yeah, you are definitely purifying. You're going through a purification here, where you need to feel safe. Remember, what did I say about that sacred space? Feeling safe, right? Um, Beautiful. And find peace, right? Find peace. See that hand reaching out? That's that mother figure. And I got chills the whole way down my left side. This is that mother figure reaching out. They want you to find peace, right? Like I said, I feel like somebody is hanging on to some grief because they did not get to see or get to say goodbye to somebody. But they're saying, forgive yourself. I am at peace and I need you, beloved, dear, beautiful souls, to find peace as well. They're letting you know they are in the light. And look at the heart shape that I love you. I love you. Don't you forget it, collective. All right. The next card is a hummingbird. So you could be, there's lots and lots of birds. We got a dove, we got a hummingbird. I don't know what this is. Kind of looks like a crane. We got this bird. So you could be seeing a lot of birds. Um, but I feel like you're going through a purification process. Your vibration is elevating, so you're going to be connecting more with the spirit realm. Whoever I'm talking to, you're going to be connecting more with the spirit realm. You're going to be able to feel them hums, right? The hums in your ears, and they're going to let you know that they're around you. Okay, when you are in this energy of grief and forgiveness and you're unable to find peace, your vibration is low. There's a lot of water energy on this card, so you may need to drink a little bit more water. Water will help to flow. I got an idea the other day of this other video. His name is Gary H. Alternative Interactions, and he did Very good teaching. I recommend go over and watch him. But there's somebody left a comment about taking your water bottle and putting it on a piece of selenite. Selenite is good for purifying. It is good for raising vibration. It is good for clearing out if you're doing cord cuttings. Take that selenite over all of your chakras. It'll help to clear out cords, but it'll also help to raise the vibration of your water, so that um, so that you can drink it and you'll purify from the inside out. All right. I thought that was a very good idea, which I do. I have a little teeny tiny selenite bowl. I put it on. All right. So let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, you cannot make this stuff up. Uh, a feminine spirit, and you also have a masculine that's around you. So this will help you to bring your masculine and feminine energies into a state of balance. But you definitely, these are two spirit guides, two spirits that are on the other side that are watching over you. So the feminine is about being in that flow. It's about listening to your intuition. It's about being receptive to embrace this change, right? I look at them eyes, blue, like she's watching over you, right? She's reaching out, she's watching over you, along with another person, a eye. This is a couple. It could be your grandparents, parents. It could be, just like I said, an ancestor spirit. Somebody maybe perhaps you've never even met, right? So we have more cold energy coming through here. So something may happen by Christmas time, which would be in December. But we also have that full moon that is coming in Sagittarius. Sagittarius rules December. All right. So yeah, they coming into your dreams, and telling you that time is just an illusion. Here, they know that you're waiting for something, but I feel like they're telling you when the divine timing happens, um, is what I feel. So that is, I'm telling you, this reading is just giving me all kinds of chills here. All right, this is beautiful. All right, 23 viewers and 13 thumbs up. 69 viewers. All right, viewers. Give me some Fonzies out there. Show me some love. All right. So we are gonna pull some tarot cards here for my specific water sign. I got the animal cards out. I know how much you love the animal cards. Hopefully you're watching. You see me flipping them around because they're all mixed up. Some are up, some down. All right. So we have two cards popping out here. So yeah, look, you're manifesting. This talks about, listen, you are the unicorn, right? You are the unicorn collective. You are the unicorn. You can't make this stuff up. So you are telling you already have everything you need within yourself, right? You already have everything you need within yourself. Why? Because you are coming into the state of balance. You are in this balanced energy. So that is why you're still in that egg, because you are coming into the state of balance. You are learning, right? You are learning who you are. You are a very sacred individual. You are a unicorn. You are unique to who you are. Your uniqueness is what makes you shine in the world. See how you got this infinity sign? This talks about being that infinite being. It talks about the fact that you are always connected to whoever I'm channeling here. You are always connected. But most importantly, you are everything that you have been looking for outside of yourself has already been within you. It has already been within you. Look at that butterfly. All right. So you can manifest anything you need to be successful. And I feel like that's true, but I feel like what you need to do is understand that everything, you already have everything. You already got the tools. You already got the tools. Nine of Cups in reverse. But there is somebody that is hanging on to an emotion. To me, the Nine of Cups talks about, it takes 9 months to have a baby, right? But this is in reverse. So it talks about now is the time when your dreams come true. Don't worry about how this will happen. And I feel like that's what they're telling you. Don't worry about when this will happen. It could happen in the summertime, happen in September, right? The Nine of Cups represents 9 months. Water is months. So it can happen anytime from now until the end of the year, right? So just give gratitude to God and for all that you have and all that is still yet to come. And don't worry how it's going to manifest, because this is an emotion, this watery energy is what's literally holding you up. That water energy is literally what's holding you up. Look at that water on that card, right? So I feel like that's the opening message. But they're still telling you, right? You are this magician. You are the magician in your life. Things are manifesting quickly, but there's still a hold up here. And it's the shadow. Um, See that egg. So for some of you, it could be for somebody who is unable to have children. Um, for some of you, that's a specific message. For others of you, this is just about the worry, the anxiety, this emotion that you are hanging on to, that is literally blocking your manifestation, that is blocking you from receiving it. It could literally be in your heart as well. You could be hanging on to, maybe you don't feel worthy, right? I don't feel worthy of receiving this. That's hanging on to resentment. Maybe I don't feel worthy because, of something I did in the past. You need to let that go. You can't change it. So why hang on to it, right? You just need to find peace. Forgive yourself. This also could be talking about, the Nine of Cups in reverse talks about having low self-esteem, having low self-worth. Again, I don't feel worthy, right? All right, so embracing hummingbird. Can I have one card, please? And thank you for the element of water. Oh, look, see the cards. They're just King of Autumn. So the King of Autumn talks about remaining grounded. Ground your energy. Look at the cornucopia on the card. Ground your energy. Trust the process. Again, you got everything you need. So everything is going to turn out great. Don't worry, collective. Everything is going to turn out exactly as it should. Will be stunningly successful. Exciting new career opportunities are possible, and money or resources that come your way will be invested wisely. So invest in doing that healing work. Invest in facing that shadow of not feeling worthy. Invest in facing this emotion of anxiety, worry, low self esteem, low self worth, regret, anxiety, and forgive yourself. Again, you can't change the past, you can't change it. But you already got everything you need, right? Look at that cornucopia. You already got everything you need. So you are unique for a purpose. I feel a lot of you feel judged. You feel outcasted. You feel judged. You feel alienated, right? You feel alienated. You feel isolated. You feel judged, right? You're not in isolation. You are in solitude. There's a difference. And that's what you need to recognize. All right, flow, feminine spirit. This is deep, deep. I did not expect this to be this deep. All right, dreamer. There it is. There's your new beginning. This person is visiting you in your dreams. This person is visiting you in your dreams. You have the king of autumn. This is that masculine person who is visiting you in your dreams. Can be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but doesn't have to be. This could be just this masculine person telling you, when I was on earth, right? When I was on earth, you know, I was very wise with my money. You had a budget. I feel like this masculine person coming through here, right? Don't worry. Everything is going to turn out as it should. Ground your energy, right? Because this is an exciting time of life. I was telling you, I have learned to budget. I had to learn to budget. I had to learn how to manage my money. But I accomplished it. And it's so key in you. So get ready because you're about to have a new adventure. Look at the butterflies. You're about to have a new adventure. Look at that angel standing behind you. See? There he is, standing there. I feel like that's the temperance angel, but I feel like it's more along the lines of Archangel Michael. I don't think that he's the one who rules the fools. That's the fool card, but I don't think that that's him. But I feel like this is not only an archangel, but I feel like this is that masculine spirit God that's coming through here, telling you, look, he's standing on the earth, on earth. What I think is awesome is you have a unicorn and you have a horse. You got two dogs, a Pomeranian and a shepherd. So whoever I'm talking to, you also have spirit animals around you as well. Okay. I feel like they're telling you to pack lightly. See how he's got that little satchel there? Pack lightly because things are about to take off really quickly. Look, 0, 1. You are at the beginning of a brand new cycle because you don't go to the full unless you completed that 21, that world card, the cycle. That's where Archangel Michael's standing in. Okay. All right. So, final card, patience, masculine spirit, 8 of summer. So, you definitely need to move on. You need to move on and don't worry. Move on from this negative emotional energy that you are carrying. Because there's going to be something that's going to happen so quickly. All right. I feel like this is this masculine spirit God coming through who is saying, I have moved on into the light, right? In the light. I am safe. You don't have to worry. I am still watching over you. I am here with, your grandma, your mom, your great grandma. I am here with another. I feel like this is a couple. My nose is really itchy. I feel like this is a couple watching over you. They are your spirit guides now. They are your guardian angels. When they passed over, when they left Earth and passed over, they still never left you. Right. So this Eight of Cups talks about you are perhaps you're being drawn to what would make you happy. Either way, you're in control. You have control of your life. There is more to life than living in this emotion, this poisonous emotion. There is more to life. So be patient. 8 and a 9 is a 17, so that rules the star card. It also is 8 plus 1 is 9. So a 9 energy is coming through here today. Something about 9. 1980 could be significant. 1980, 1980 could be significant. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, so you do have to let go of some sort of insecurity. Again, this could be talking about that sacred space, purifying that sacred space so that you could see something more clearly. Another dog coming through. Something that is destined. Something is fated to take place here. Something is destined. And this is going to come unexpectedly. Like you could be moving, right? The Four of Spring in reverse and the Wheel. You could be moving unexpectedly. You're not going to see this coming. Not at all, whoever I'm talking to. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and pull an animal, spirit animal card for the element of water, please and thank you. A spirit animal card, please and thank you. All right, so we have the kiwi. So the kiwi talks about doing a walking meditation. Do a walking meditation each day or for the next week. Walking will also help to move that energy around. We have the camel come through. Trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. Exactly. Exactly. You already have everything you need within you. That was the very first message that I brought with that magician card. Honeybee, let compassion and forgiveness be the top priority of your situation. And mouse, you're overlooking something important, and you're overlooking some important details. Pay closer attention to what's going on. So you may have a mouse in the house. Um, so you're definitely not seeing something clearly here with the Two of Swords. Remember that. You're not seeing something clearly here. And what you're not seeing clearly is that you already have everything you need, right? You have it already. So don't worry. Move on from this lower vibrational emotion. Chameleon. So pay attention to the pay it. Oh, wait a minute. Stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of the event. So I want you to adapt. Adapt to this situation. Be more in the flow of the situation. Stop trying to control when the time is, how it's going to happen. Be that chameleon. See, it's green. That talks about that heart chakra. It's blue. It talks about communication. All right, let's pull a crystal card and we'll finalize this reading. So we have the weasel. Then we have the otter coming through here. Yeah, we have the weasel. Pierre sight. Spirit of weasel, help me remain silent and use my intuition to observe and observe to see the truth, right? Because you're overlooking something. Right? Thank you, Aho. Silent observation, intuition, and stealth. Wasn't this chameleon adapt to something? Tabular quartz. I am perceptive. See all the chakras, the rainbow, communication, amplification, and activation. So you're definitely going through a light activation where you are going to be able to communicate with your spirit team. You're going to feel that hum. And trust me, I felt it. It's actually amazing. All right. Blue opal, throat chakra, inner strength, intuition, and change. I am confident. I am perceptive. Communication, high vibration, spirituality, throat, third eye, and crown chakra. I am centered. Feminine energies, transformation, and rhythm with the swan, aquamarine. So, those are your recommended crystals. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you for the thumbs up. Um, I appreciate you and happy Mother's Day. Have a great day.